Yeah, my name is Martin Humberto Escobar. Um, I've been a police officer with the city of Tucson for the last 15 years, and I've been assigned to Operations Division South, which pretty much covers the southern part of Tucson, which also happens to be a predominantly Hispanic neighborhood. I filed this lawsuit because I found that it was targeting a group, an ethnic group in this community, and that ethnic group was, to me, is a large part of the state. Was the Hispanic community, and that Hispanic community also consists of a lot of Mexicans, Mexicanos, in the neighborhoods that I patrol. Um, I saw even before it went into effect, and I heard the law was going to being presented and might be signed in. I said, I don't understand how the legislators could actually think of something that is so wrong for the state. Um, it, it, when I saw it and saw that it was actually going to be targeting one group, I just didn't think it was right. Once I actually read the law, and there were certain parts of it, then I realized that it did target one group, which was the Hispanic community, which was the Mexican group. At that point, I was really upset. I was really angered. I actually couldn't believe that our governor actually signed it into law and that it would actually take effect in several months. I saw it as a problem for us as police officers, and because it gave us no discretion as far as enforcing that law. We could either sued for violating somebody's rights, or the fact that we could be sued for not doing our jobs, or what certain persons believe not enforcing or doing our job. So we were damned if we didn't do it, and damned if we did do it. So opportunity came that a friend of mine was thinking of going to a lawsuit, backed out, and thought to myself, man, I wish I could do this. And when he said that he wasn't going to go along with, he asked if I would do it. So I ended up calling a family friend who happened to be an attorney, and we started the steps as far as initiating and filing the lawsuit. I read the law, and like I said, there's certain parts that don't make sense, and like I said, it targeted one group, especially when I saw the part of the law where it targeted the day laborers. To me, when I saw that, and I know from experience of being down here in the south side, or even going up to Phoenix and on trips, I see persons looking for jobs at the street corners, at Home Depot, or at gas stations, and pretty much for that much, the predominant, the whole group was Hispanic. And when I saw that written into the law, saying that that it was a crime for actually to pick somebody up, if you were to stop in traffic and pick somebody up for the purpose of being employed, or for the fact that somebody coming up to your car and being or soliciting work from a vehicle. I said, that only targeted one group, because I never seen any other ethnic group out there as far as what I seen from my experience. That is the Hispanic community, the day workers. When I saw that, as I read more through the law, it just made more sense that it was so unjust, so wrong, and it targeted the Hispanic group and the Mexicanos, which is the predominant Hispanic group in this area, Latin American group in this area. So I knew what I faced as far as that. I talked with my family. I knew that there was persons and friends that would be supporting me, but then I also knew the stand that I would take would not be looked upon very well as far as me standing as a police officer. And but I knew that this cause and this law was so wrong, and somebody needed to fight for it. And to me, at that point, I decided that my job wasn't as big or anything as this law going into effect, and I would affect a large population of our state, of our community. As far as doing our job the way it does it, like I said, it's, we built up trust within the community as a Hispanic officer, as a Mexican officer, and now seeing this go into effect, it's going to be hard because the trust that we built up, and I'm not the only Mexican officer out there, or Hispanic officer. It's really going to shut down doors. I've spoken to persons out there, and legally, and even they're afraid because now they're wanting to avoid contact because the fact is some of them have become legal citizens of this country, but haven't been here for many years. They carry heavy accents, and they believe that they're going to be targeted. And no matter what I tell them, their beliefs are still not going to change. So, by this law has done a lot of damage already. Has scared a lot of our neighbors, our people in this community. And like I said, it's just so wrong. And I hope that this law gets repealed. I really do.